Hello, my name is Margaret, and I'm showing my Create Tasks mobile app for Mobile CSP. This is a getting to know you app. Last summer, I taught a summer camp, and I spent most of that time. I'm just going to take a picture through the app. While my students were introducing themselves to each other, I was writing what they were saying, and I took that information and I created a bingo game for the next day so that they could get to know each other better. We spent about a week together. So I thought for this summer it'd be interesting for me to go on ahead and to create an app where the students could enter that information themselves and I could pay attention while they were talking and put names to faces. It really did um, distract me from that process. So I thought this would be a good way to technify that. Okay, and what you're seeing is basically, I'll just go through the screens. There's a bunch of text boxes for information. There's a button to take a picture. The picture should be texted also with the details from the text boxes and the check boxes. There's a checkbox to certify that the information is correct, which has to do with academic honesty and things, and then a signature box. I thought that'd be kind of a cool thing. And as I'm explaining it, I did submit. It is compiling the text, and it will send the text to my Google Voice account. But it's been taking a little while to go to the next screen. So I presume that it's that text messaging process. There's also a Google Voice authentication that was requested. I turned that option off because not every user will have that, and it's not necessary for the text to come to me directly. So we're going to go here. The time is 9:31 at the moment p.m. And I still haven't gotten the text sent yet. So this is cutting into my recording time. Hi, Mom. Hi, world. Hola, mundo. Still waiting. If you'd like to follow me, you can find me on the Twitter at Magbowo, Magbowo, or on the Instagram, also Magbowo. Lots of interesting ed tech things. One of my latest personal projects, I'm calling it shoestringstem.com or hashtag shoestringstem. Anything that is still STEM, still making, still coding, but shoestring cost rather than the really expensive kits that we want that vendors are now providing for schools. So now you should see my second screen coming up. Sorry, this is Lillian. She is my personal assistant in life. She feels that she runs me. This is screen two. Screen two asked for the first name, last name information because the information is not persistent and I didn't build a tiny DB. And then there are 10 learning style questions that I'd like my students to submit. Just real easy, self-identified, another certification, and then another signature box. Okay, the text won't be sent unless the certification box is checked as an authentifier. And here you can see the fields I filled in, the check boxes I've checked, I have authentified, I've signed, and I'm going to submit. And it should assemble a second text. I opted for text, number one, quick and easy. Number two, didn't do the database. But also because Google Voice sends text messages to your email, so I could very easily pull that email or pull that either voicemail or when it gets to my email, copy paste into a spreadsheet. It's comma delimited, so it'll be very simple to pull into a spreadsheet format. And we are again waiting for the text message to be assembled. I think I pressed this thing. This time won't matter because in class, this will be done in class and I won't get to check it till the evening. But anyway, I can show you some of the previous messages that went through. So I have a bit of a bug that's going to remain until I spend more time to figure it out. Notice that all of the text delimited fields are there, but what I had intended was for the images to be sent, and you can see there's a JPEG that's not the actual image, that's a reference to the file on my phone where I took the picture. So that's a bug that persists, but it's promising because I couldn't find anything that allowed me to actually send the pictures. I'm sure I have to use a tiny DB for that, but at least we got this far with the text being sent. So that is my app. Again, the goal of this was because I had about 35 girls that I was teaching in the summer camp, and it took about an hour and a half for all the introductions. And during the introductions, I wrote names, I wrote their things they were interested in. I took that information home. I created a bingo board using an online website tool. I printed out the bingo boards, came back the next day, and rather than having a generic bingo board, it was very personalized with the girls' details. So they were able to go around the room and not ask generic questions like, what's your favorite color? Do you like cats? But things that they shared in class was able to trigger some of the things they had heard the previous day and start relationship building. Okay. I hope you enjoy the app online. It'll be available in my portfolio. I hope you use it. I will also add the links to the bingo generator. Thank you so much.